That's fine.
And we are back. Thank y'all for joining us on poeticholla TV, the best damn web show on YouTube,
The best damn web
the
show.
best damn web show. Y'all never know. I am your resident uppity nigga, poetic drama, and this is the total opposite,
Total.
GA Dot Hollow. And today's first topic on episode 5, part 2, is the economy. Um, 8 years of Bushonomics, and now we are here. Now everybody came out bad, but
Majority did.
the vast majority did. The vast majority did. Middle class, lower middle class. I don't know what they call it. It's lower middle class. It's not low class. It's lower middle class.
But you got some of the higher class
So
felt
they
this
did.
and are still feeling
They
this.
did feel it, and now we're here. Um, we have the same economic status pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you feel about the economy right now?
The economy. You know what? First off, the economy. First thing I gotta say, I gotta give shouts out to Jesus, cause honestly, he was one of the first people who was screaming recession. He was doing it before the album came out, but when the album came out, he put it in the black community that recession. Now, the economy. I sit back and I look at it. I don't understand all the ins and outs of it, but I do understand that us as America, we've been spoiled, and we have had very prosperous times. Because you got to remember, I can't remember exactly, but 40, 50, 60 years ago, maybe even 70, somewhere between the 30s and the 50s, if I'm not mistaken, there was a Great Depression on this land. And our generation, our parents' generation, and for the most part, the generation after us, we've had nothing but top of the world. I mean, we eating whatever we want in America. But like every great empire, there is a come around, turn around. And if you really pay attention, nobody stays on top ever. So, at some point in time or another, the economy was going to have to slide that down. And that's what's happening right now, the way I see it.
Well, I feel that this all could have been prevented. I hate to say it could have been prevented if you would listen to me, but what happened was the biggest travesty ever.
What you call it?
Debacle. It was worse than that because the chief of our nation. I mean, me being the most patriotic person there is, I love this country. I mean, I would want to live anywhere else, but come on, I'm not stupid. I sat there and I saw things happening, and little by little the country was getting torn piece by piece. After 9/11, when gas prices shot up, and then we're not stupid. As soon as he got out of office or getting out of office, the gas prices shot right back down. I'm not dumb. Talking to you, George W. You were the president at the time. You let this happen.
Let me ask you this question: do you think 9/11 jump started the economic downfall?
9/11 gave an excuse.
An excuse.
9/11
So it was
gave an
coming
excuse.
regardless.
It was coming regardless because
Okay.
when you gotta remember the powers that be. I hate saying the powers that be because when I think of the powers that be, I think of my creator. But for argument's sake, the powers that be,
The ones on this earth.
the ones on this earth,
Okay.
let this happen. And it's one of these situations where I can talk about it all day, and I can talk to everybody all day about it, but people don't care because people live in it now. Like I heard the young lady in the audience yesterday said she live in the now. People live in the now, so what happened yesterday or a few days ago or last year, it doesn't matter as long as right now it's going okay. But how good is okay now when your children and grandchildren are going to have to suffer in what's going on right now? We have a president that's in the office taking the blame for a lot of stuff, for the responsibility, like we said yesterday, the accountability for a lot of things going on. But I mean, he's just one person. When he gets out of office or something, if he's no longer in office, what's going to happen? I mean, if the economy continues to downward spiral, what's going to happen? Look at the Dow Jones. Look what's going on. Even gold, the one thing that was once safe, is having a hard time staying stable. So what are we going to do?
Well, gold. I've seen some things on gold, and it's not stable, but the value of it is so good right now.
But and it'd be a good thing if the minorities or the lower class lower middle class, and whatnot have you. And we could invest in gold, but we can't invest in gold because we have to depend. We have to worry about our livelihood. And then you got to think the money has to go where it needs to go right now.
Okay.
I mean, I know Barack has this plan that everybody going to college and whatnot, and I commend you for that. But think about it, somebody got to ride the bus, somebody got to cook the food, vacuum floors, somebody got to make pancakes, right along.
So true. Well, how about this?
I make pancakes in the morning, everybody. That's what I do. So you guys know.
Hey, you still? But national deficit. When you hear national deficit, because you know this is a term that we've heard for a long time. When you think national deficit, what comes to mind?
What comes to mind is I don't owe anybody nothing outside the United States of America, but the United States owes everybody else.
But you're a part of America.
And I don't owe anybody anything.
That's
I didn't take anything. That's my unpatriotic side.
Yeah, that's your unpatriotic
I don't owe
side.
anybody anything. But you know what? I'm gonna ride with the country, and I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the kind of citizen that's gonna pay his taxes and is gonna see for the betterment of everything for the future. I'm not gonna see it in the short term because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, they're taking money right now. I need the money right now." But I can see it for the betterment. You gotta think about it. You owe, like right now, America is almost a target. Almost a target. I mean,
Man.
they have to be very careful to attack America because America has a lot of allies and.
I don't even think them allies are as solid as people think they are.
It's not the solid allies. It's the allies we don't know about. Those are the ones they don't tell you about. Those are the ones
the unknown knowns.
And the nuclear weapons they got high in places that that people don't know about, and a lot of things that's kept covert, as they say.
Okay.
That we have to worry about. But I mean, as far as the economy goes, I'm really not that worried about it.
Okay. Now see,
I'm really not that worried about it.
That's what I've been waiting on. Because I hear economy this, economy that, I guess because I'm living in it, but now I don't see it being that bad. But if we ever touch down to another Great Depression, what are we really gonna do? Because we're so used to the lifestyle that we have.
That's what I'm saying. I have me. I got survival skills. I'm not. That's why I don't worry about it.
Everybody else out there has survival skills.
Yeah, I better get them.
Okay.
Because it's just not. I mean, I think that's gonna be the least of our worries when it becomes a police state and martial law takes off.
Watch this. National deficit, right? I come to find out today that our national deficit is $53 trillion.
That's it.
That's it. Them a bunch of zeros.
I thought Bush
to a bunch of other countries.
I thought Bush put us in.
Well, that's what they're reporting right now. Keyword reporting.
I thought it was a gabillion after what Bush did.
Now, the funny thing about this national deficit is the economy and the national deficit.
Mm-hmm.
We owe people money, which means we're not getting money back. Import, export, we're not getting it back. Now, the national deficit has an interest rate to it. And we're not paying anything on the interest rate. So therefore, we're continually going in the hole as a nation, as a country, and nobody's seeing no way out.
You know what Bush did?
Hold up, because there's more to it. Watch this. People, they say, listen to the radio and reading, people, they say, they're holding their money. A lot of people are being frugal because of the economy. You don't know what the situation is. But it's reported that that's the bad thing for the economy, meaning we need to put back into our government so they can have money to go do this, which is kind of crazy and which is kind of contradicting in itself. We ain't got money, y'all not giving us money, so how we gonna give money back to y'all?
Well, I mean, as far as this, like I was talking about yesterday, the stimulus package being given in portions. See, I understand that because you can't give it all at one time because the economy will be in more shambles than it is right now. So you give pieces away so that you can have the money, so that you can invest and do things with. So I can understand that. But as far as just giving the money, you just saying we should just give money? No, that's not what happened.
We gotta go spend. We have to spend. If we don't spend, they won't have anything to pay this out.
But they take it out anyway. It just either way we're in a situation. And I'm so sorry, Barack, that I prayed for you the other day. I really did. After they put that thing in Time magazine about the monkeys getting shot, I prayed for you. And I don't pray just for people outside, but I prayed for you because wow. But the economy sucks.
This is our economy. And keep in mind, we're in a quote-unquote recession, and it could easily go into a depression the way they are predicting it. So, are y'all prepared for what could be coming?
Buy your canned goods and
you say martial law?
Martial law.
This is his theory on that.
I'm telling you. We already ran out of gas in Atlanta, but that's a different situation.
Oh, yeah.
Part 3, we'll be back. Supernatural superstition. Be back in a second. I am the Poetic One. This is GA. Holla. We'll see y'all in a second.